Hi, it's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Sunday, December 20th, 2020, and it's time for Realtor Recon for Artists, Edition 5, Fort Madison, Iowa. I'm going to feature 3 properties that I'm going to talk about. Why artists should consider moving to cheap small towns in the Midwest. Well, I'm starting off with Iowa because that's where I am. And so if the main point of this is why artists shouldn't necessarily, particularly in these times, live in big cities with expensive rents. Or, I hear all these things about all these people from Brooklyn moving to Detroit and buying a big burned out shell and dealing with issues. It's like, why deal with any of that when you could just move to small town America and make your stuff and get it out on the internets or distribute it somehow. So that's the whole point of this. It's kind of a fun, kind of a lark, kind of like if I was young, what would I do or not do? And in the future, when I'm no longer working for the day job, what are some things that I need to think about as far as, do I want to move to a small town and buy a building and have a facility there, a factory, an art factory, a music factory, a CNC music factory? I don't know. So today is Fort Madison, Iowa, a town that I think I've only barely skirted by in the past. It's the county. It's one of the 2 county seats of Lee County in Iowa. I did not know that Lee County had 2 county seats. The other one being the town of Keokuk, way down in the bottom, right in the corner. Lee County is the only one with 2 county seats. Absolutely amazing. 11,000 people. And of course, you get all this history that was going on there. Of course, the big thing is the prison there. And that's one of the major employments in the area. Of course, it used to be Schaefer Penn, but that was sold and the factory was closed. So yeah, population peaked in 1960, 15,200 people, and it's now 1/3 of that, in the 10,000 range. So as you can imagine, property is plentiful and cheap. So let's start looking at it here. Excuse me here. Up first here is from the Iowa Realty commercial website, 731 Avenue G, Fort Madison, Iowa. And sadly, there is only one photo here. I believe. Is that correct? Yes, you only get one photo here. $99,000. Located in the center of town and next door to viable businesses, the opportunities are endless. There's over 3,000 square feet of space on both floors. So you get nearly 6,000 square feet. The main floor has been renovated with new electric and housed an art studio. How convenient. Yes. As part of a downtown improvement grant, the outside is painted an eye-catching chartreuse. That doesn't look like chartreuse to me. That looks like, anyway, with complimentary awning. High ceilings, upstairs, high ceilings, overhead skylights, and exposed brick. 2 entrances, potential upstairs housing accommodations to remain separate. Of course, you would want to live up there. You don't want to be anybody's landlord. The large front windows on the front were replaced and add light as well as character. How would you like to own a historic downtown building? Well, what other problems are there with it? Probably not much. 99 grand, you could probably get it. It's probably pretty good. 25 by 145 is the plot. So let's go and take a different look at this. And then, of course, you're real close to the Schaefer Pen Museum and Aldi. And right next door to Paul Revere's Pizza. And under the sun next door. But that's kind of a cute building. What else is around here? Oh, look at that thing. Jewelers. This looks like a pretty nice part of town here. It's not all pawn shops and like insurance services. This is the heart of downtown here. Yeah, there's some empty buildings. We'll see some more of these. Consignment shop. Every town's got one of those. The Schnitzel Bank. Oh, this was done at Christmas time. When was this photo taken? December 2015. Maybe it has been painted chartreuse since then. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cute. All the little Santas. A shoe store. The Newberry Center for Senior Citizens. Hey, you know what we should do? Let's see if we can go around back here. Let's go around back. Let's walk around. Let's see if we can walk. What's it look like around back? Can we go in the alley? Or is there a road? Can we go down the alley? What is this? Can't go down the alley. Let's go down over here and see if we can see behind the building. The bank, church. I can't really see. Can't really see. Well, anyway, it looks like a nice part of town. This is downtown. And kind of an older area. A little too big of a church for me, but that's not bad. 99 grand. What are the property taxes on it here? I don't think did I look that up here? Gross tax, 1904. That's because of the size. That's huge, though. 6,000 square feet. Yeah, you put up a living space upstairs. I don't know. Who knows what? They don't have any photos, so it's probably just a shell, I would guess. Anyway, not bad. Not bad. Did I get rid of that one? Okay. Okay, on to the next one here. On to the next property in Fort Madison. Now, this one has its problems. 2310 Avenue L. And again, only one photo. They're so generous. You're so generous, Iowa Realty. You mean you couldn't take a photo of the inside or the back or... Let's read what we got here on this. 150 days on the market. 130 by 51. But the problem here is that you're sharing the building with another business, right? So you own half the building. Somebody owns the other half. No, 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 no. No way. Even if it was just going to be an artist studio, no way. But that's cheap. What is it right now? Midwest, respiratory, and something, medical supply place. And what's next door? Who knows? What is in the neighborhood here? Anytime Fitness. Well, that'd be good. Floors, decor, and more. U.S. Cellular. What's down at Phillips 66? There's a bunch of kids walking. Verizon. This isn't bad. Now, if you get the whole building, then that'd be something different. Yeah, you would want the entire building. 69.5. Of course, that's kind of really more space, and you can't live in that space, right? The whole point of Realtor Recon is an artist moves somewhere, and maybe they live above or something like that. Although, if you're in the area and you just want a building to work in, to do your stuff, that looks like a good area, but I would want the entire building. Again, I don't want it. I don't want somebody right next door to me. Who knows? That gets sold and it becomes, easy money or pawn shop or no. You don't know what you're getting into there. So one more. Keep it real simple here for Realtor Recon number 5. 525 Avenue G. This is just down the road from the first place that we saw. $70,000. And we got pictures this time. Wow, Iowa Realty, you're so generous this time. You know what we should do? We should read through the description first. Great building with tons of potential. Once was an apartment and an office and could be again. Why? There is 2 potential bedrooms on the upstairs with a full bath. That's good. Main floor is set up for an office. What's not to love? Back has 3 parking spaces. One with a carport, nice ramp for easy access, wheelchairs, and outside storage. 188 days on the market, 37 by 145. What are the taxes here? $1,500. Not bad. Let's see what it looks like on the inside here. Whole lot of brick and electrical stuff sitting around. Couldn't even put the toilet lid on or the cap. And then there's like a garbage bag there. Really? This is the nicest photo you could take? There's some questionable electrical there above the sink. Curly Q bulbs. You see that? Curly Q bulbs and the light fixtures. Just what in the world? What year is this? Thanks for completing the painting job there. That's good. This must be the upstairs here. Oh, what is this? Is this dual vanities? There's your tub. There's the shower. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. It looks like it could be good, but the good thing about this is, what was the price on this again here? 70 grand. You really wouldn't have to put too much money into the upstairs to make it a little more livable. And the downstairs is just a demo project, as far as I'm concerned. And the great thing about that is it looks like a residence, right? And so you wouldn't have people bothering you as if you were a storefront, right? So if you were downtown or you were a business like that, you might have people coming by and waving and knocking on the door or knocking on the window or something. Like, where's this? You can do your work in just lower the shades and do your work. Might be easier to put a little recording studio in there too. Although with 3,000 square feet on each floor, I mean, that might be pretty good. I don't know. So anyway, that ends Realtor Recon number 5 for Sunday, December 20th, 2020. Which one would I pick? I don't know. I didn't really get to see I didn't see any of the inside here of this one downtown, but this seemed to be like in a really nice area. If I was on House Hunters, this one would get the X, because I don't want to have somebody next to me. And this one did kind of have a sort of living space upstairs. I would probably be inclined to pick this, although the stairs and everything were a little, I don't know. I guess it would depend on what this looked like inside. But since there's no pictures, I guess I can guess what it looks like on the inside. It's probably just a big empty shell. And that's cool too. That has its positives too. But you don't even get to see like the mechanicals, or is there a furnace? How's it heated? Who knows? Anyway, that's it. See you on Monday.